Talking to Dr Warwick Jaffe, interventional cardiologist, about the Bioresorbable Vascular Scaffold, the BVS. Warwick, let's start with metal stents. What can you tell us about them?
They've been a fantastic tool for interventional cardiologists to help patients with their heart.
The Bioresorbable Vascular Scaffold, the BVS, this is the new stent. Tell us about it.
Well, the idea of this stent is to scaffold the artery for the time that it requires the artery not to collapse after the stents are first placed, then for it to slowly dissolve away. And the idea is that we're going to leave nothing behind. That is to say, we don't have a piece of metal in there for a long time, and we're not going to have the complication of clots forming or late stent thrombosis, and we're also going to avoid the complication, we hope, of very late new atherosclerosis in the artery.
It simply dissolves then?
Well, yes. Well, after about 6 months, it's made of a substance called polylactic acid, which is metabolized to carbon dioxide and water. The dissolving starts at around the 6-month period, and then it continues on for about another 18 months until by 2 years the scaffold has completely disappeared and the artery returns to its normal state.
The BVS then, the new stent, what are the benefits here? What are the potential benefits?
We may reduce the rate of late stent thrombosis. We may also be able to reduce the incidence of late atherosclerosis 5-10 years after a stent is placed. And finally, we may also be able to treat long segments of arteries, and which we would not want to treat at the moment with very long metal stents that are going to stay there forever. So we could modify a long segment of arterial disease.
Can the BVS be used in anybody?
No, it can't. It's going to have a niche market to start with. It's much more fragile than an ordinary stent, and therefore it has to be used in patients who've got relatively straight vessels and who don't have a lot of hard calcific plaque. It's also not useful for people who have lesions at branching points, as you cannot put a hole through the side of this to open up a side branch. But we hope with future changes in design it will be able to be used in more people. My estimate at the moment is that it's probably suitable for up to 20% of people presenting at an average cardiology practice.
Doctor is a renowned interventional cardiologist. What do you think the future holds for the BVS?
Very exciting. This is only the first of a number of devices. Currently there are 14 different devices in active research. The design is going to improve. We're going to be able to use them in a far greater range of patients, and I think in 5 or 10 years' time the vast majority of patients will have a BVS device placed in them. They'll have successful stenting, nothing will be left behind, and their future outlook will be much better.